Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. We're really going to get into the locker codes right away, but before I go any further, this is my new no money spend account. I'm going to be building up a squad basically by playing the game from 30 minutes to an hour per day. If it's not within the video, it didn't happen, okay? Because I'm not playing on this account outside of what I record in my video. So we do have some locker codes to try to type in today, obviously. Since I already had redeemed this on another account on my PS5, I think this should work on my PS4. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to be out of luck, I guess. But I think you can type in locker codes, one per like device or console, however it works. But since I haven't actually got it on this specific account, it should work. I'm pretty confident. Season of Giving, Pink Diamond. I'm pretty confident this should work here. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. I'm just going to be out of luck, and I'm really going to be down pretty bad. But we're going to try this here. And just see if it does work, because it's always worth a try, especially for a no money spend account. If you don't have anybody, like if I don't have anybody, so I need this pink diamond right here. Okay, so we can get Allen Iverson, who I don't want. As long as I don't get it into the red, I'll be happy. Dirk, Walter Davis, Jay Rich, and who else? Devin Booker. I'm going to drop it on, I don't know who goes for the most out of all these players. I'm going to drop it way on the left side, or at least try. Oh, no, I missed. That's fine. Good. Go left. That's fine. This is perfect. As long as I don't get AI, I'll be happy. Normally, obviously, if you wanted to get Baron Davis, you'd need AI. For me personally, that's about the last guy I want. I want somebody that I'm going to be able to sell perfect. Go in the yellow. This is perfect. Devin Booker, I think, is probably the best guy I could have gotten out of all of these players. Now I'm gonna look and see what D-Book's going for. I think he should be going for at least something. We're gonna look here, Devin Booker, and right away I'm just going to sell him. I'm not gonna do anything else with him. I'm going to sell him, and we're gonna build that MT amount up. Now, will Devin Booker's price go up? It might go up here in a week or two, but there's nothing guaranteeing that. So for me, being no money spent to start building my squad, I need all the MT possible. So 43,000 basically is what I'm going to get out of Devin Booker, and I'm just going to open that right away so you guys can see Devin Booker. Welcome to the squad for about a day. Not even a day. Welcome to the squad for a minute before I sell you for 43,000 MT. And again, this is just to jumpstart my squad, because I think I can build a decent enough squad to go 68, to win 68 in games to get Andre Iguodala. And that's my main goal on my no money spent account, is to get Andre Iguodala, because I think he would be a great addition to my squad. I really truly do. So we're gonna put Devin Booker up for 42, and as well as Iggy, you get a lot of other stuff in that as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, I don't want to grind domination and stuff like that. So hopefully my Devin Booker does sell. So that's the first locker code. We do also have 2 more locker codes to type in. This next one is another one that I tried typing in last time, but it didn't let me. But since I'm on my PlayStation 4, not my PS5, it should work. If I could get 100K, I feel like I could build a pretty decent squad, and I'll show you guys here at the end of this video or at the start of the next one what type of squad I can honestly build. Here's another locker code. Obviously, I don't want it to go. Where do I not want it? I don't want. Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Even if I get the tokens, I can redeem that one thing. So I'm gonna go for this red thing down here. And if well, I guess I got 20,000 MT. It is what it is. That's probably the worst thing that I could have gotten. That's not what I wanted. But at the end of the day, it's still free MT. It's just kind of a jump start to my squad. And then we have one last locker code to type in today. It just came out recently. Magic Johnson Idols 1. Now this one is, I could have typed this one on current gen or next gen, and it just wouldn't have mattered. But hopefully I can pull something fire out of this pack. If I could pull like a Magic Johnson, it's not gonna happen out of one of these packs. That would be insane. But obviously it's just gonna be super tough to do that. Honestly, yeah, Magic Johnson and KD packs, those are the two most, rare that it's gonna hold up. Oh, I thought I was gonna get past that. I would have had a chance, but there we do get a Grant Hill Idols pack, which isn't terrible as well. Now what I'm gonna do is hop over to PS5 and finish this episode. The first thing I see logging on next gen, we do have a locker code. Hey, there's me. But we do have a locker code. Obviously, Larry Bird, sure, it doesn't matter. I get my free token, and big thing is my tokens, I'm just gonna save them. Honestly, I'm not gonna do anything with them. You guys might want me to do stuff with the token market, but nothing here is worth anything for me. So big thing here is looking at my auctions, the contracts. You do got Kyle Anderson who sold, as well as that Devin Booker. So we're going to redeem every single one of these transactions, and then we'll start to see the MT come together. Most of it via Devin Booker, but even these contracts, just by selling contracts, I made about 4,000 MT, which is just absolutely absurd. Then obviously the Devin Booker is going to put me in a pretty good position and everything like that. So we'll see. What is Tyrese going for? Not much. I mean, I guess. I mean, anything for me is better than nothing. So I'm just gonna put him up real quick. I can't be lazy on this no money spent series, because if you are no money spent and you have, don't have all the time in the world to build your squad, you have to take advantage of every MT opportunity. So Tyrese Halliburton, even if I can get 850 out of you, that's what I'm gonna try to get. Just something a little bit to help build my squad. So it's kind of what we're looking at right there. Obviously, I got a ton of packs to open today. Now, these award boosters are really gonna just be squad builders. I mean, maybe the problem is I could maybe go for Baron Davis, but at this point, we'll see. We'll see when MyTeam Limited comes, because I'll probably be playing on a lot of MyTeam Limited on this account, to be honest with you, just to see what I can get, what I can build. And then if I can make a run towards Baron Davis and I have to do those spotlights, then I'll have to do them. But it's going to take a lot for me to do those spotlights for Baron Davis. It really, truly will. But all of these cards right here that I'm getting are just, they go into this set right here, the season rewards set right here for this Galaxy for Baron Davis. Again, it's going to take a lot for me. I don't even know if I can, unless Carmelo and Mo Pete and all those guys are in. It's just unlikely for me to get all of these players. Let's just put it how it is. It really is, especially considering I haven't done like the Drew Holiday challenges. I haven't done the new challenges for the Diamond Richard Hamilton. So I have a lot to do if I do want Baron Davis. So that's probably not going to happen. But still, nonetheless, I typed in all of these locker codes, got all of the free players, because why not? I need to get them anyways. And honestly, I wasted a lot of time on my last No Money Spent episode getting all of that done. So LaFonso Ellis, I mean, he's not bad. Like, honestly, if I want to start my squad, he's a good enough guy. So I might keep him around, honestly. Like, he's the type of guy I feel like I can keep around a while, and he can maybe be a backup for something like that. That's a big thing for me. Hopefully, I can pull some good badges along the way here. That would be incredible. Ruby Paul George, he doesn't even sell for anything. He might even be quick sell value type of player, but still nothing here. Gold, let's see, shoes, but Bucks playbook. Ja Morant. Hey, the good thing I like about Ja Morant, you want to see something? Ja Morant sells for something. So if you ever get Ja Morant, make sure to not quick sell him, because here's the thing about Ja Morant. You go in here, look up his price, you're gonna make a decent amount off this Ja Morant. It's not gonna be 40K or anything, but he's definitely not a quick sell type of card. You see, as Ja Morant's, okay, I had the wrong filter on here. Why am I doing this on, like, why do I get the wrong filter here sometimes? But as you guys can see, he's going to go for about 5,000 MT. That's about what he is going to go for. It's hard to search players on next gen. I feel like I'll be messing up. But 48, let's just get him off of my squad. But yes, again, very, very profitable pull right there. And that's why I always encourage typing in locker codes, because 4,000 just off of that one pull alone. And that doesn't include the badges, contracts, shoes, anything like that. So definitely make sure to get these locker codes typed in. We'll see if I can pull anything crazy out of them. Right here, we do get Kelly Oubre Jr. and Mohamed Bamba. So gold players usually don't sell for much, but again, they're still worth holding on to and selling at some point. Double take pack, again, obviously another ruby. These rubies are going to add up for me. I have a good feeling about it. More contracts, Ruby Andrew Bogut, who I personally don't like at all. Next pack here, we get another ruby. I've just been pulling rubies left and right. Doc Rivers, I mean, again, all these rubies, the only one that might be playable is LaFonso Ellis. The rest of these I'm going to end up selling. Like a Doc Rivers, I love you, but again, you're just going to have to get sold. But the good thing about Doc Rivers, does he have some value? 7,000 for Doc Rivers? Listen, man, just get off my team for 6,000 and I'll be happy with you. Oh my word, Doc Rivers for this much MT. Listen, I'll take that every day of the week. What a pull by Doc Rivers right there. Let's open this Devin Booker pack and see what we can pull. But just out of these locker codes, we're going to build our MT up. And obviously, it's nice starting when I can type them all in at once and then kind of sell back all the players at once too. But it's definitely important. A lot of people got the game for Christmas, and if you're kind of wondering, well, how do I get MT? It's a good start. It's a good start to get MT by just selling all of the players. So obviously in the last pack we did pull Manu Bull. In this pack we're pulling rubies. So you guys can see it. The rubies that come out of these are just absolutely incredible. But most of these rubies like Cat and Paul George are not going to sell for much. So I'll show you kind of here with Paul George, for example, the first thing I see is like 1,000. Like, I mean, he's gonna just consistently expire for 1,000. I mean, he is still worth it in my opinion to put up, but you just gotta know he's not gonna go for much. At the end of the day, he's just not. But even if you can get an extra 100 out of him by putting him up, that's probably what I do. The only way I don't put him up is if he's going for, you know, 900 MT. Then it's just not worth it. But if he's going for 1,000, then I do think it's definitely. Why do I? Okay, I'm just gonna. So we'll see here what I can get out of Paul George. I'm just gonna put him up for 1,000, and again, that extra 100 MT, you guys might not think it's worth it, but it can definitely add up over time. Here I'm gonna search Kelly Oubre Jr. I feel like a lot of these players might be super cheap today because there were packs out today, but even a Kelly Oubre Gold, the cheapest up right now, obviously that one just got put up for 1,000, but I'm gonna put him up for 1,750 and hope he sells, because after that one for 1,000, the cheapest one up was 2,000. And again, I'm just gonna work through all these players and eventually put them up. But with my 70,000 MT, there's a lot of things I can do. So obviously Andrew Bogut, a guy like him, guy like Manute Bol, I'm gonna end up putting all these guys up. But I can do that all at a later time. Hold up, whoa, I'm gonna put Manute Bol if he's gonna go for something. But what I need to start doing is building my squad. 70,000 MT is plenty of MT to start building my squad. So that's exactly what I'm going to do after I do put this Manute. I knew something was wrong. I was going to say there's no way he goes for that much, but he still does go for quite a bit. This is actually crazy. The fact that a free locker code can give me 8,000 MT is just ridiculous for me. So once all these cards sell, I should be in pretty good position, honestly, to start building my squad, and I can already start building it. You have 70k MT, and you want to get a start on your squad, especially if you're next gen. I'm going to try to convince you guys to pick up this card right here. For his price, it's hard to find a better card. Now, I'm going to scroll through here, see if I can find any. I was going to scroll through and see if I can find any badged out, but it's too hard to do. I don't need a badged out Chris Paul, especially when I'm probably not going to use him for that long. I'm going to use him to hopefully start grinding this MyTeam Unlimited, but then after that, I won't need him anymore. But he's going to be my starting point guard, no doubt about it. Chris Paul, for the time being, is a great kind of placeholder until I can get better things together. But CP3, welcome to the squad as really my first player to start building my squad. We're going to sub these guys out one by one. CP3, plug him in right there. And then, you know, at the shooting guard position, I'm going to build this squad with you guys. So we'll just kind of look through here. Okay, I don't know shooting guard wise who's a very good option. Hedo, you're okay on, like, you're good on next gen. I'm just gonna skip right to Shawn Kemp because he's another guy I absolutely love, and I think he's gonna hold it down great for me at that center position for the time being. So he's another guy to add to my squad right here. Shawn Kemp, let's go. We'll see what he's going for. 59, that's not a bad price at all. Again, just with these two guys, you're going to start seeing the squad come together. Shawn Kemp, oh my, he is cheap. Oh my, I'm going to have to do more investing in Shawn Kemp if I can get them for 2,700. Absolutely ridiculous. Don't ask me why he's this cheap because I couldn't tell you. But give me one for 3K. Add him to my squad as well, and you're gonna really be able to build. You're gonna help me build this squad for super cheap. Then I know at power forward is gonna be between two guys, and I'm just getting, and both of them honestly might come to my squad at some point. But I'm gonna look up Ruby Jonathan Isaac and see what kind of price tag he comes with. 14. See, I just don't know about this 14K price range. We'll see. Okay, that's a snipe. Give me him. 5,800. That's a snipe for Jonathan Isaac, and I'm not gonna have any hesitation plugging him in right here. So here was a great core. We got Chris Paul, Jonathan Isaac, and Shawn Kemp. So we got 56,000 to build the rest of our squad, and we can really build it with that amount of MT. So Serge Ibaka, you're another guy I'm thinking about picking up. Let's see who else. Bingo Smith on next gen might be an addition. Steve Francis maybe at the backup point guard position. Let's see who else we did get. Lonzo. No, I'm gonna pick up Bingo Smith here. That's who I'm gonna pick up, especially on next gen. I think he's very fire. So let's add him to the squad. Bingo Smith, Amethyst, and let's pick him up right here. So he had all these guys are super cheap, and it's important to remember I'm not gonna hold on to these guys forever, but I am until I get enough MT, until I can really grind out this MyTeam Unlimited. That's the important thing. Getting Andre Iguodala, and then we can go up from there. So right there, add him to the squad. My Halliburton sold for a little bit of MT. So add him to that shooting guard position. What do I not have a backup point guard? I bet. So now we need a starting small forward. So let's see here. I'm just looking through here with you guys at who I could put and who I like for their specific budget. I'm here with you guys. Nick Anderson on next gen is absolutely elite, and whether he'll start for me or be off the bench, I'm not exactly sure, but I know exactly that I can compete with this Nick Anderson card. So we're going to welcome him to the squad as well. See what type of MT he goes for again. All these cards are super, super cheap. And I promise you, these cards can compete with the best cards in NBA 2K21, especially on next gen. You want to build your squad with shooters, but on next gen, they can definitely all get it done. So I'm going to just pay a little extra for this one because it does have contracts. And we're going to add him to the squad too. So obviously, I'm just going to plug him in right here for now. So I got 50. I really spent 20,000 MT and built this starting lineup, which I'm comfortable against really anybody on next gen playing with. So at this point, you just got to realize, okay, you got to think about what else do I need? Who else can I pick up for a great budget? I've heard great things about D'Angelo Russell. Honestly, I've never used the card, but I've heard great things about him. So there's no better guy to try out or to trust than DBG. When DBG hypes up D'Angelo Russell, I'm going to take his word for it. So we're going to see what he goes for. Hopefully, yeah, he's cheap again. All these players are super, super cheap, and that's the thing about it. You do not need the best cards in the game. You don't. To get Iguodala, you don't need the best cards in the game. To grind out MyTeam Limited, you don't need the best cards in the game. And so that's what I'm saying. For this weekend, I'll probably have to build my own limited squad. But just with this, my unlimited squad, you're seeing me pick up players for 2, 3, 4K MT. And they are all very, very solid players. Like D-Loading, he's a very competitive type player on next gen with his badge count, everything like that. He's going to be very, very tough. So adding him to the squad as well. Still 48,000 MT. I don't really want to splurge or spend a lot of MT on any specific player, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to. So the next guy I see that I think is a great addition to the squad is Gerald Wallace. And I'm going to start building my, like, when I tell you guys that this squad can compete against some of the best squads, no, I mean it. Like, this squad for this amount of MT that you can build is just absurd to me. Like, the fact that Gerald Wallace goes for just the same that I sold Doc Rivers for is amazing to me. So I'm going to pick up Gerald Wallace. I'm actually going to move him to that starting small forward position, move Nick Anderson to the bench, and we're starting to put some things together. And I'm just going through set by set, seeing which players I want to run on my squad. Siakam might be the most expensive player I add to my squad. We'll have to see who I put at the backup center position. But again, all these guys are very, very cheap, very competitive type players, and I feel like I can compete with these guys. Now, we'll see when I get into an unlimited game tomorrow how this all goes, but I'm comfortable, confident running all these guys. Siakam for 12K, a must-have. So, still have 35K MT to work with, have 2 positions left to fill. At the center position, there's a couple of different options that I could go with. Obviously, I don't really love anybody in this set too much. Chris Bosh, if he wasn't so expensive, I would try him. But Thon Maker, he's a guy I've heard a lot of good things about on next gen. You might want to go Serge Ibaka, but I want to try out Thon Maker, and he's cheaper than Serge Ibaka. So he's a guy I'm going to add to my squad, especially on next gen. I feel like he's even better. So I'm going to add him as well. And just these are the guys I'm going out there tomorrow with. And obviously, building this squad for under 50K MT, probably depending on who I put at that small forward position, is just absolutely absurd. So add Thon Maker to the squad for 4,500. And then we got 1 position left to fill, being that small forward position. So who is the best player left at that small forward position for less than 20,000 MT? That's what I'm looking for right now. Obviously, there's some very good options. I could try out Bertans. I mean, that's who I've kind of been trying out, but I think there's better options out there. Let's see. Anybody here? I mean, it wouldn't be right? It wouldn't be right if I went into Unlimited tomorrow on Next Gen without Hedo Turkoglu. DBG knows best that Hedo Turkoglu on Next Gen has, he's fast, he has great animations, has a great leaner, and so it wouldn't be right for me to go into Unlimited tomorrow without Hedo. So that's my squad that I'm really gonna go out there with tomorrow. Once I add Hedo Turkoglu to the squad, it's really going to be pretty complete here. So hold up. Hedo is this cheap. It's crazy to me how cheap all these players are. Like, it's absolutely insane to me, the fact that Hedo Turkoglu is less than 3,500 MT. It just doesn't seem right that I can build my squad for really less than, I started with 70,000. Less than 50,000 MT is what I'm going to build this squad with. Like, it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem fair. But at the same time, I will never complain about it. Like, this squad that I'm going to go out there with tomorrow, I would be willing to bet I will win with this squad tomorrow. When I go into my no money spent game tomorrow, I would be willing to bet a lot of money that I'll win my first game tomorrow. And remember, this is only my starting squad, right? I still got 28,000, and I'm going to continue to build that up as we play limited games this weekend. Throughout Unlimited, I'm going to build it up as well. But that's really my main goal, is to keep building up my MT. But this is the final squad that is confirmed to go into MyTeam Unlimited with tomorrow. Now, Limited's also another thing. Maybe we won't go into MyTeam Limited. We'll have to see what Limited is this weekend. That is going to wrap it up for my video today. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of No Money Spent, guys. Drop a like on the video. Let me know. Comment down below. Is this squad competitive on next gen, or do you guys not think I'll be able to get it done? Let me know that down below in the comments, guys. Subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.